Hey everyone, it's Lexie, and today's video I'm going to share with you my fall TBR. So these are 5 books that I want to get to over the months of September, October, and November. So without further ado, let's get started. So this first book I have here is one that's actually been on my shelf for a while, and it's actually the last Tess Gerritsen book on my shelf that I haven't read yet, and it is Bloodstream. So I'm really excited for this one actually. So it says, lapped by the gentle waters of Loch Ness Lake, the small town of Tranquility, Maine seems like the perfect spot for Dr. Claire Elliott to shelter her adolescent son Noah from the distractions of the city and the lingering memory of his father's death. But with winter's first chill comes shocking news that puts her practice on the line. A teenage boy under her care has committed an appalling act of violence, and as Claire in all tranquility soon discovers, it is just the start of a chain of lethal outbursts amongst the town's teenagers. So I think this one will be really interesting. Tess Gerritsen is like one of my favorite authors, and she always does a really good job with these medical thrillers, and I like kind of going into this not knowing too much about the plot, just kind of the general idea of it. So I'm excited to see how I feel about this, and I'll be happy to kind of check this one off my TBR because it has been there on for a while, and then I'll have read the entire works of Tess Gerritsen, which I'm very happy about, and will be a proud accomplishment for me because I started reading her books in, I want to say 2009, 2010, so it's been 8 years in the making, and so I'll be happy to kind of be up to date on her works. So next, this is probably one of my most anticipated releases of 2018, and it's The Clockmaker's Daughter by Kate Morton, which comes out towards the end of October, and I'm super excited for this one. I've read all of Kate Morton's published works, and this is her newest one, so I'm really eagerly anticipating it. The Secret Keeper and The Forgotten Garden are probably some of my all-time favorite reads ever, so I am just really excited to see what this one is. I honestly didn't even read the synopsis. When I saw she had a new book coming out, I pre-ordered right away. I didn't even want to read the synopsis at all, so that's, you can tell I'm really excited. So me and my aunt are going to be reading this for our book club for November and December, so I'm really excited for that and have someone I can kind of talk to this book about. So yeah, definitely on, I think it's 22nd, I want to say, when it comes out, so I'm going to be really excited. Like that day, I'm like, you know, something looking forward to for the next couple weeks. And another new release that's coming out in November is Becoming by Michelle Obama, and this is her memoir. So I think this one will be really interesting. I really admire Michelle Obama, so I think this one will be, I don't know, just to get to learn more about her, because I think she's so interesting. She's very accomplished, and I don't know, I think she's very inspiring, and I think this one will be really interesting to see kind of the things she's kind of overcome and how she got to where she is. And she's a very smart, intelligent woman, so I'm really interested to see and kind of learn more about her and just her experience being in the White House and all of that. So I think I'm really excited for this one, and yeah, that one comes out in November, so keep your eyes peeled for that. So this is actually a book that me and my aunt are reading for our book club, and it's our first book club pick, and it's for September and October, and it is Beneath the Scarlet Sky by Mark Sullivan, and this is a World War II novel that's based off of a true story. And so basically it says Pino Lella wants nothing to do with the war or the Nazis. He's a normal Italian teenager, but his days of innocence are numbered. When his family home in Milan is destroyed by Allied bombs, Pino joins an underground railroad helping Jews escape over the Alps and falls for Anna, a beautiful widow 6 years his senior. And so I think this one will be really interesting, and because it is based off a true story, I think will make it even more intense. And so this one is actually quite a big book. It's like 500 and change, so we have 2 months to read it, but it will take me a while to get through this. But I'm excited to be able to kind of discuss this with my aunt, and if you guys want to read this too, you can kind of participate in the wrap-ups that I'll be doing for it. But yeah, I'm interested, really interested and intrigued for this one, so yeah. And so lastly, I have the illustrated edition of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and so I ended up getting this last October, but I didn't end up reading it. I was saving it for Christmas time, but I just never really got around to doing it, so I figure October, Halloween would be a good time to read this, and this is probably one of my favorites of the series, so I'm really excited. I haven't even looked at the illustrations in here. I just want to be surprised. And so I've been listening to the Harry Potter audiobook. So in August I listened to The Philosopher's Stone. September I did Chamber of Secrets, and so in October I'll read this one, and then I'll get the audiobook from the library for the fourth one. So because I want to reread them, because I read them in high school for the first time. So I finished reading the series in 2009. It's been quite a long time since I last read these, and there's so much that I forget. I've seen the movie so many times and I forget how much like was tweaked. So like I said, I'm really excited for this one, and it kind of works out too because I ended up skipping last year for the illustrated edition, and then the fourth one comes out next year. So yeah, I think I'm really gonna like this, and it'll be kind of a fun read, festive read for October. That's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what some of the books that you have on your fall TBR. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.